what up, G fan? Your boy is back with another video, and today your boy is about to provide you guys with 20 of the best freaking fragrances ever created, boys. These fragrances are gonna get you some compliments. This fragrance is gonna have you smelling fantastic. These fragrances are just gonna make you the best smelling man in the freaking room. And boys, we're starting right now. So for the first fragrance, guys, this is from the house of Emporio Armani, guys, and they make nothing but the best of the best fragrance out there that smells absolutely sexy, guys. So if you're looking to the stronger with you line, boys, then this fragrance right here you gotta check out. And we have here is Stronger With You Intensely, guys. Out of all the Stronger With You out there in the market, guys, this fragrance has the most freaking hype, and it's for good reason, boys. This fragrance is delicious. It is sweet. It is an absolute beast of a fragrance. It's perfect for the fall and winter time. That's gonna pull you some nice sexy compliments. Now, out of all the fragrances out there from the Stronger With You line, guys, this fragrance is a freaking keeper. So if you look into the house, boys, check this beast of a fragrance out and get yourself some nice sexy compliments. Now we're moving on to the next fragrance, guys, and if you're not familiar with this fragrance DNA, boys, then you must be living under a rock, because pretty much everybody has this fragrance DNA somewhat in their collection, either through a clone or through the original bottle. But the fragrance is absolutely fantastic, and we have here is Bacchus Rouge 540, boys. All right, this fragrance just gives me this nice sexy cotton candy vibe that it is just straight up to die freaking for. Despite everybody has this type of a fragrance DNA, boys, you just cannot get tired of it. All right, this fragrance works, it projects, it has good performance all around, and it's gonna have you smell freaking fantastic. You're looking for a signature fragrance, boys, then this fragrance right here is a perfect fragrance for you. So now we jumping into the house of Zerof, boys, and for me personally, this is one of my favorite fragrances from my entire collection, boys, because the fragrance is a monster. All right, the scent profile is straight up masterpiece freaking worthy, guys. We have here is Zerof Noxo. All right, we talking about lavender, we talking about tobacco, we talking about vanilla, honey. This fragrance is a fragrance with so many different sexy freaking ingredients mixed together and blended to perfection. If you're not familiar from the house of Zerof, they make nothing but the best high quality freaking fragrances out there in the freaking market. If you ever decide to enter the house of Zerof, make sure Zerof Noxo is the first fragrance you should check out, because I'm telling you, this fragrance is a beast. So now we're jumping on to the next fragrance, and this is a nice sexy designer fragrance that has a bit of that boozy iris type of a combo. And yes, boys, you guessed it, we enter the house of Gentleman Givenchy, and we have here is Reserved Privé. All right, so boys, if you guys are in the market for Irish boozy type of a fragrance, boys, then this fragrance is a masterpiece in that department. All right, this fragrance is absolutely sexy and seductive. You're looking for a date night fragrance, boys, and this fragrance is going to get the job done. You're looking for a panty dropper, boys, this fragrance is going to get the job done. You're looking to just smell freaking fantastic, then boys, this fragrance right here is going to get the job done. All right, so if you love iris, you love that boozy sexiness, and you love the bit of that powdery vibe, then boys, you got yourself a nice sexy beast right here. So now we're jumping into the next fragrance, boys, on this list, boys, and this fragrance could be your secret weapon if you're looking to drop some freaking panties, boys. And we enter the house of Azoro, and we have here is Azoro, the most wanted parfum. Yes, boys, this fragrance is absolutely sexy freaking heaven. All right, so if you're looking for a spicy, warm, sweet, gourmand, delicious type of a fragrance to make these girls go crazy for you, or if not that, you want to be the most wanted man in the freaking world, then boys, put a couple of this sexy spray on and let it work its magic. So now we're moving on to the next fragrance on this list, boys, and this fragrance draws the ladies like there is no tomorrow. All right. And this fragrance is no other than Dior Sauvage Elixir. Guys, this fragrance, it is fantastic. It should be a fragrance in every man's collection who's serious about fragrances. All right. This fragrance has longevity. It has projection. It has sexiness. It has compliment factor. It has versatility. It's a fragrance you can bring out for date night, club night, potentially the office. Boys, this fragrance is a beast of a fragrance that's going to get anything you need done from the ladies. So now we're going to enter the house of Mancera. And guys, if you love Creed Aventus, then this fragrance, for me, it's a lot better. All right. Creed Adventures have been reformulated several times, but this fragrance right here holds the crown in carrying that DNA and projecting better than Creed Adventures. And we have here is Mancera Cedrat Boise Intense. All right. Now, just like I mentioned, Creed Adventures doesn't perform as good as it used to. The DNA profile is freaking amazing. And this fragrance brings that to the table with good longevity and projection for the spring and summertime to have you smell fantastic. So if you're in the market for that Creed Adventures DNA with better performance, then Mancera Cedrat Boise Intense is where it's at. So now we're moving on to the next fragrance on this list, boys. And this fragrance right here is a white floral sexy fragrance that is made in heaven. Now, to me, this fragrance is worth every single penny, but the only downside to this fragrance is very expensive. All right. And we have here is Amouage Reflection Man 45. All right, guys, if you guys remember the original Reflection Man, or you never heard of the original Reflection Man, that fragrance was an amazing white floral fragrance that was perfect for the office, perfect for the springtime, perfect for the summertime. It's just a nice, sexy, classy fragrance that was just absolutely unique. All right, now that fragrance got reformulated several times, just like Creed Adventures. It doesn't have good performance. It just absolutely sucks. All right, now Reflection Man 45 has good performance, good longevity, good projection. It has that white floral with a bit of a darker twist. But this fragrance, I'm telling you, boys, it is absolutely fantastic. If you can get the chance to sample this fragrance, do so. And if you like this bad boy, give your boy a thumbs up, because your boy is hooking you guys up with some bangers. So now we're moving on to the next fragrance, guys. And now this fragrance right here, if you guys love the combination of vanilla and amber, then you find yourself a masterpiece of a fragrance, all right? And we enter the house of Mercedes, and we have here is Mercedes-Benz Club Black. All right, this fragrance is an awesome fall and winter type of a fragrance that smells fantastic. This fragrance is a vanilla amber combo, and I'm telling you guys, if you're not familiar with the note of vanilla in fragrances, they're one of the best freaking note in the freaking game. They're sexy, they're seductive, they're absolutely delicious, and the lady crave the vanilla DNA. So boys, check this beast of a fragrance out if we're looking to pull some compliments for the fall and wintertime situation. So now moving into the house of By Kilian, guys, and boys, this is the best fragrance in my personal opinion from the house. All right, and we have here is By Kilian Angel Share. Guys, if you got love that gourmand cinnamon type of a vibe, and that's a bonus, you love that boozy freaking vibe that smells absolutely fantastic and absolutely delicious, then boys, this fragrance, I'm telling you, hands down, it is one of the best fragrances from the house of By Kilian. There's no other fragrances from the house that comes close to this sexy beast right here. This is top tier, one of the best unisex fragrance in the market. It is sexy, it is delicious, it is seductive, it is perfect for the fall and wintertime and date night situation. Or if you're looking for a Netflix chill night type of a situation, boys, then boys, you got a secret weapon right here in Angel Share from the house of By Kilian. So now we're moving into the house of YSL, and this fragrance is from the Y line. Now the Y line has a lot of flankers that has been released, but to me, this is the best one from the whole group in my personal opinion. And we have here is YSL Y Le Parfum. All right. Now, like I mentioned previously, there is so much flankers when it comes to this fragrance, but this fragrance is at the top as well. This fragrance is amazing. It is sweet. It is fresh. It is sexy. It is seductive. Boys, this fragrance could be a signature scent for you. If you're looking for a fragrance for the spring, summer, winter, and fall, club night, date night, office, whatever, you just name it. You don't want to build a big collection. You may just want maybe one fragrance in the entire world. Then this fragrance right here is absolutely freaking amazing. Don't worry about spending $100, $1,000 on a collection. Get yourself Violet Parfum, boys, and this fragrance is gonna be good for pretty much forever. So now we're moving on to the next fragrance, and to me, when we talk about gourmand fragrances, to me, this fragrance is amazing. This fragrance is absolutely delicious. It is a vanilla beast of a fragrance that is just to die freaking for. And we enter the house of Nishan, and we have here is Annie. All right, this is a vanilla, gourmand, delicious type of a DNA that makes these girls want to take a bite out of you, boys. And if you're looking for those type of reaction, then boys, this fragrance right here is going to get the job done. And overall, this fragrance longevity and projection is absolutely in the beast mode category. All right, so if you love that vanilla, you love that gourmand type of a fragrance, you love smelling delicious, because I do, then boys, check your boy Annie, because I'm telling you, this is my secret weapon. So this next fragrance right here for y'all playboys individual out there who love smelling freaking playful. You're looking for some confidence boost, then this fragrance you should pick up. And honestly, this fragrance is very popular because the fragrance, I'm telling you guys, it works. All right, and we have here is Versace Arrows EDP. Fresh, sexy, clubbing, freaking king of a fragrance, guys. If you're looking to turn heads in the club, you're looking for a fragrance to help you start that conversation. You're looking for that playful type of a vibe of a scent. You're looking for something that, boys, is going to boost your confidence, then, boys, Versace Arrows is where it's at. And as a bonus, the fragrance is very popular. And the reason being, it's because the fragrance works. All right, I'm telling you, boys, this fragrance is a masterpiece of a club night fragrance that smells absolutely amazing. So make sure you check out your boy Versace Arrows EDP. So now we're moving on to the next fragrance on this list, boys, and we enter the house of Jean Paul Gaultier, boys. And honestly, this list cannot be a list without a Jean Paul Gaultier. Reason being, they make some of the best sexy and seductive fragrances on the freaking market. Now, this fragrance is a 2024 release, and it smells freaking fantastic. And we have here is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Lal Elixir. Guys, this fragrance, like Zerof Noxo, they have a very similar note breakdown when it comes to that vanilla, the honey, the lavender, and tonka. Boys, this fragrance is a freaking monster. Compliment, sexiness, deliciousness, just name it. This fragrance to me has to be one of the best released from the house of Jean Paul Gaultier. Now, you could go with Le Male Parfum, but when we talk about performance, this fragrance right here is going to last you about 8+ hours of absolutely straight up sexy, seductive, delicious, compliment freaking vibes. So if you haven't got your chance to get this bad boy, boys, then you're missing out on a beast of a fragrance. So now we enter the next fragrance on this list, boys, and this fragrance is another fragrance that you can have as a signature scent for you. If you're looking for a fragrance that can pretty much do anything you needed to do, spring, summer, winter, and fall, club night, date night, the office, just name it, this fragrance is going to get the job done. All right, and we have here is Acqua di Gio Perfumo. All right, this fragrance is pretty much the brand new Acqua di Gio Perfumo. All right, that fragrance has been discontinued. It no longer exists. It is gone. Poof. Thin air. But this fragrance, to me, it is better. It is more refined. It is smoother. It is sexier. And to me, I get more compliments from this one than from Acqua di Gio Perfumo. Now, both fragrances was fantastic, but boys, out of the Acqua di Gio Perfumo line, this fragrance right here takes the freaking cake. So if you're looking for a signature scent, boys, spring, summer, winter, and fall, club night, date night, office, just name it, this fragrance is perfect for you. So now we're moving on to the next fragrance on this list, boys, and this is from the house of Prada. Now, this fragrance supposedly has been discontinued, but I normally see it on discounted shop like German Shop, Fragrance Buy, and so on and so forth. So this fragrance right here, boys, is a beast, and this is Prada LOM Intense. All right, this is a sexy Irish type of a fragrance that gives you this nice white tea, soapy freaking vibe. It is amazing. It is sexy, and it has good performance all around. This fragrance is perfect for the spring, perfect for the summer, and perfect for the office. If you guys love Irish fragrances, you love smelling absolutely fresh and freaking clean, then boys, if you see this fragrance on the market, then you just found yourself a nice, sexy masterpiece of a fragrance. Now we enter the next fragrance on this list, guys, and honestly, this is from the house of Montel. And I know there's fragrances out there from the house of Montel, like Arabian Tonka, I believe it's called, or Honey Oud. those two fragrances are fantastic. They're amazing. But this fragrance right here was released in 2024. And honestly, this has to be one of the recent release from Montel and probably the best release so far. And this is Montel Infinity. All right. This fragrance is a sleeper. I'm telling you, this fragrance pretty much does it all. For starters, when we talk about Montel and Montel fragrances, they project. They have longevity. They have projection. They are freaking amazing. But the scent to this fragrance, guys, I'm telling you, it is freaking amazing. A 10 out of 10. If you haven't got the chance to put your nose on this fragrance, guys, it is fantastic. All right. This fragrance pretty much has so many different things going on. It has tobacco, has plum, it has vanilla. It has so many different things, but it smells so freaking good, guys. Sample this beast of a fragrance and thank me later. So now we're going to go to the next fragrance on this list, guys. And honestly, boys, this fragrance is also good, man. Honestly, all these fragrances that I mentioned are just absolutely amazing. Some of the best fragrances to me that has been released. And if you guys have any other fragrances that y'all think are the best fragrances ever released, leave them in the comments below. But these 20s right here are just absolutely freaking fantastic. I'm telling you, they are amazing. And this fragrance is another release from 2023, and it's from the house of Gucci. And we have here is Gucci Elixir Le Parfum. Oh, that Parfum. Gucci Guilty Elixir, that Parfum. And this fragrance is it's freaking good, guys. It is absolutely good, boys. It is white floral with absolutely sexy, spicy freaking vibes. If you guys love white floral fragrances, guys, you're going to love this beast of the fragrances. Hands freaking down. This fragrance is a sleeper, guys. It was released 2023. A lot of people don't talk about it, boys, but I'm putting you guys on a banger. This fragrance right here, Gucci Guilty Elixir, that Parfum, boys, is a beast. And I'm telling you guys, check this beast out. Especially if you love that white floral with that sexy, spicy type of a vibe. It is amazing. Trust me. So we're down to our last two fragrances, honestly, guys. And honestly, I feel like all these fragrances are pretty much fragrances that was released in 2023, right? Yeah, 2023, yep. And they're freaking good. And I don't know, maybe 2023 has some good bangers, but these fragrances are fantastic. And this fragrance is a flanker from Versace, and that is Argos For Him Ice. Guys, if you guys tried the original had that Invictus Aqua 2016 vibe, and that fragrance was amazing. And it was projecting like a beast. For a fresh fragrance, the original was a monster at projection, a monster getting compliments. And this brand new release is no sleeper. It is just as sexy, if not sexier than the original. This fragrance right now, compared to the original, is my favorite fragrance when it comes to fresh fragrances. And this fragrance, I'm currently wearing it right now for the office. Springtime is here. I'm rocking this bad boy. And boys, those compliments factors, boys, it's coming in. And it's coming in hot, boys. It is coming in hot. So, boys, I'm telling you, if you're looking for a masterpiece type of a fragrance, a fresh fragrance that projects like a monster, Versace Arrows For Him Ice is where it's at. So now we down to our last fragrance on this list, boys. And this fragrance right here, boys, it is a masterpiece. It is a beast of a fragrance. It is amazing. It is sexy. It is seductive. It is boozy. It is delicious, guys. This fragrance right here, guys, if you guys got the money, then this fragrance is worth every single dime. Every single freaking dime. Now, it is expensive, so most of you guys can't get this fragrance, but boys, if you can, it is beast mode. And we talking about Triumph of a Bacchus Extrait. Just like the last three fragrances, this is also a 2023 release. And honestly, I don't know what's going on with 2023, but they was releasing freaking bangers. And some of the best fragrances out there in the freaking markets, in my opinion, that smell fantastic. And this fragrance is amazing. All right, absolutely freaking amazing. Think about red tobacco from the house of Mancera. Just completely remove the opening, and that's what this fragrance brings to the table with crazy longevity and performance. It is boozy, it is sexy, it is gourmandish, it is absolutely sweet, sexy, seductive freaking vibe that is perfect for the fall and winter time. You're looking to separate yourself in the competition, boys. You're looking to spend some money on some niche quality fragrance? Boys, this fragrance right here is a monster. I'm telling you guys, it is a monster and one of the best fragrances ever created, in my personal opinion. So make sure you check out this beast of a fragrance out. If you guys are looking for fragrances that are extremely affordable while smelling freaking fantastic, then boys, check this video right here as I go over 10 of those fragrances to help you in that department. See you on the next video.